Hey folks, I'm HP and today I'm going to talk about composer guitar song today. Acoustic guitar, so drpink is now with us today. I grabbed my acoustic guitar here, just got it in the studio. And we're going to just check out a few stuff, how this stuff works with acoustic guitar. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, and let's get started now. When it comes to acoustic guitar, there are a few things to think or talk about. First of all, this sound. I mean, this one is an electroacoustic guitar. So, before I get into the sound itself, I go to the sound settings here. So in this case, I have a tube preamp, a cabinet, a compression, and a detuner. First I'm going to switch off the detuner, and the compression I'm going to talk about first. So I switch off the compression now. So this is the signal, how it sounds without compression. Let me quickly switch this off and put the volume a little bit more up. Here, yeah, a little bit more. Okay. Compression is a pretty important part of acoustic guitar. Why? Because acoustic guitars are high dynamic range, so it can be soft, but if you attack hard, you easily can clip your signal. So in this case, the compression helps you with this, because the compression makes the low volume signal louder and the high volume signal presses it down that it doesn't peak anymore. So, and it also creates a certain sound. I'm going to switch the compression on now, and there are a few things to know now. This is now the compression. You hear this, the signal is more compact, like it's more like coming like a band of sound, you know. So how you do that? When you have every compressor has the same settings. We have a threshold. It's mostly set on minus 60 decibel. That's the point where the compression starts at minus 60 dB. Then we have the ratio. Where's the ratio here? There's no ratio here. Holy crap. Where's the ratio? I'm going to switch to tube compression. So, now, also different types of compressors here. This is now tube compression. As I said, the threshold is mostly set of minus 60 decibel. Now we have the compression itself. It's 1 to, in this case, it's 1 to 1.8. If I put it up like on 5, that means it compresses more and more and more. So this band of sound, if it compresses more, it compresses like this. It's less, it's like this. You hear? This is now 1 to 5. I don't like that, so I go back to maybe 2.0 or lower. Here, that's different sounds. Then we have the attack time. That's the time where it attacks. So, and when you play acoustic guitar, especially when you play, you know, strumming stuff, you have to have a fast attack, because there's a fast attack here. So probably put the attack really low, like on 0.5 milliseconds. See, it attacks faster, it doesn't clip so easily, but if I put the attack time higher, 5 milliseconds, then it comes later. So that makes wham. That makes, if you have it too high, but if you play strumming, you put the attack time low. You know, and the release time is the time where the compression goes away again. That means if the signal is strong at the beginning and then softens fast, you can put the release time little. But if the level is high, you can put the release time on a longer period. In this case, it's 100 milliseconds. So I have set the sound. Now, there are also different types of compressors. I have a tube one here because I like tube sound. Anyways, it's more warm, but it's personal taste. Yeah, so this will be a first thing. Compression is probably the most important effect on the acoustic guitar. See, now you have a pretty compressed signal that comes like a band and not like, ooh, you know what I mean? So, then next, what you also can add is a detuner. I'm going to add a detuner now. It's like a slightly chorus. It gives a little bit of extra frequencies around the main frequency and makes the sound softer. It's a personal taste if you like it. If you want to have it more, I don't know, more lush sound, probably add some detuner. If you don't like it, switch it off. Then it sounds more bluesy. For bluesy stuff, I will not take the tuner, but for like picking stuff, it could also, I mean, it really depends on your personal taste. So I would do without the tuner. So now let's get started. I have created a beat here already. It's 80 BPM. Has to somehow be louder, I don't hear it so good. Normal 4/4 beat. Yeah, so let's do now something really easy. A minor to G, back to A minor to F to G. Really simple. So if you want to build up a tension with acoustic guitar, you work around a main pattern. It will be something like this now. So that will be the main thing. I just make one part and not like a chorus and the refrain. That will be also part of the songwriting, but we now first concentrate just on the acoustic guitar. So you work out this pattern. Now if you want to sound more interesting, you've started to develop it. How do you do that? So you refer to the main pattern. That will be 3, 4. See, so what I played now was an advanced rhythm pattern than before. Before we just did this one here was just a dotted 8 note with a 16 note and the stop on the 2. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4. And then you start to build up upon this rhythm part and play around that. So after that I would go into strumming. So let's now quickly record this. Yeah. Oh, I'm on the wrong track. The bass comes after that. So let's do this here. Yeah, now it works. 1, 2, 3, 4. softer part. Just let it ring. Yeah, and so on. I'm gonna quickly edit this a little bit that we can continue. So I'm gonna normalize this whole thing. We call this normalize. You normalize it on -1 dB to have some headroom for additional compression. And I also make a slight quantization. To quantize files is cool, but if you want to do that, you have to already be pretty precise with your first recording. If you're not precise, then quantization doesn't really help. So we have this now here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a little bit soft. Now we're gonna add a bass. These files will all be available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy for download if you want to work with those files. Also the tabs of the stuff which I'm playing now. Now we're going to add a bass, and I've selected an acoustic bass in this case to give a more acoustic vibe. I'm using a software instrument here for those who want to know. So let's do a bass line here. Yeah, the first bass I wasn't good at. Take another one. Then the bass is a little bit too soft from the volume. I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, sorry guys. Also follow with the bass what you're doing with the guitar. Okay, I quickly edit this a little bit, so that was a bass line. And you also heard the anticipations of the guitar, like you also need to follow that rhythm figure with the bass you're playing. Otherwise, it doesn't really sound so cool. Well, let's see how it sounds now. Yeah, pretty okay. So, what are we gonna do next? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe some single note lines. Again, we have A minor, we had G and F. So now we have the low frequencies down here. We need some higher frequencies. Probably select the high chords here. A minor here, 10, 9, 10. G. Let me see what works here. I have no clue. just noticed something is not right with the bass. I quickly need to fix this, guys. Sorry for that. Sometimes it happens that the software doesn't really make the proper let me see where the problem is. Yeah, looks pretty okay. Okay. Well, it's not the bass is not really part of today's tutorial. So, in this case, I played them first up here, but you also can play them down here. A minor, that's the upper part of A minor, G, F, so single note line. A little idea. We're gonna just record it now, the idea. See how it sounds. I must say I don't do acoustic so often, but sometimes it's needed for cool recordings. Maybe don't start immediately with the second part. Just let the song develop. And now comes the next instrument comes in. Yeah, what did I do now? Well, I will record it again. I didn't like it down here. Why? I'll tell you why. Because the strings are not so thick here than here. It's the same voicing. The same notes, but you hear this has more, I don't know, more punch in the sound than here. These are details which really matter, or can matter. What also is cool here, you can add some vibrato. What's even more cool, you can add an additional note. Here 10, 9, 10, and with the pinky and the 12. So you start with the figure of the second guitar, come in later, play it again, go a little bit back, and then go into the next development, and that will be going up. I'm going to record it again, that you see what I mean, and I'll try to comment what I'm doing. So you wait now. Just do that thing. Probably have a beer. Now we start. The high notes. And so on. See how I developed the second guitar. Quickly gonna edit it, and then we play some little melody. Again, we normalize on -1 dB If you want, you can quantize. Some people don't are fans of quantize. I think it's a good tool if you already played pretty precise to save a lot of time with. So now we're also putting it in the pen. So the one guitar is left, the other one is right, and the melody will be in the center. So let's see how this sounds now. Guitar. Oh, that's loud enough. Okay, now we do the melody. In this case I would add a delay, makes it more cool. Setting on the tempo of the song is 80 BPM. So, now let's do a little melody. I will literally finished with this little guitar song. I have no clue what to play. Oh! I have a reverse delay, sorry guys. Well, a reverse delay can be really cool. As you can hear. Yeah, let's leave the reverse delay. I love it because it gives this ambient sound. It gives an extra sound to it and doesn't make it that of a digital delay. So let's keep that one. Now we do the melody. So, what did I do now? I had this really simple melody. Hit the reverse delay. So I played the melody once, twice, and with acoustic guitar you can add an additional voice, either below, you know, or high. Or you can make both. First start with a simple melody, make it a little bit more complex, then add a voice below, and then go to the next step, add the voice high. So let's record this here. Voice below. Now go back down with the dynamics, and now we add the voice above. It's gonna be great. First, show the motive make it a little bit more variation on it, add a voice below, add a voice above, and it really opens up when the voice above comes. I made a little mistake because I was not prepared to do the upper thing. I'm gonna record it again, that you see again, and I'm gonna comment it again as a simple motif. Maybe play the motif once, twice. Now voice below. Now nothing. Let it develop. Also makes nothing. Now we come with the voice above, and then it opens up. Yeah, I made the track too short. Yeah, but see, that's the way the stuff works. It's really cool. You can develop great ideas on that. And then if you want to do, you can add some lyrics or singing. It's no problem. It's always about having a voice here, having a voice there. Always show stages. Show this stage, and this stage. If it's a guitar instrumental, then you develop a melody like this. If you make with lyrics, then you just interact something. I don't know what to sing here. Yeah, I'm not a singer. Let's skip that topic. But you just develop it that way. Yeah, good. I mean, it's all about creativity. It's all about showing stages. Develop something. Go to show another stage. It's like I always see it with a light beam. It's like this stage, then this one, and develop with voices. An acoustic guitar, you just have to check out how to make the voices, and you can also do it like with 2 tracks if it's too hard to play for you. But it's of course cooler if you can play it like this. Yeah, good. One more to say about this. That was just a short idea how you can develop something really nice just with 3 chords, A minor, G, and F. And that was just the first part. Then, of course, a chorus should have come, like, who knows, like... something like this. Then on the chorus it really has to open up, especially with the acoustic guitars, like a, as an example. Let me quickly switch off the reverse delay because we don't need it on this part here. Like go to C, make the voices in a way that the high notes that they are above you had in the chorus, in the I think you call it chorus in English, because we had that was the melody line with the chords, and then on the chorus this is the top note, G. You could also go up, and then so the melody line makes to G, to A minor, and then to F. You stay on the melody here. It's always go up. If you want to open up something, you have to go up. I'm gonna show you maybe quickly just with the chords here when we are here now. Now go to the chorus. See how the melody line with the chords pulled up. Yeah, so these are a few ideas. We cannot do the whole thing, it would take way too long. But just to give you some ideas how to work with acoustic guitars, work with voice leading, and that's really cool. And of course you need a bunch of chords which you can play like on the fly. But that's a good, if you cannot play them, it's a good opportunity to learn how to grab all the chords. Like some people always play the same G, but it doesn't make sense because you need to follow the melody line, and that's the trick to make something sound great even only with 3 chords. Good, not much more to say. As I said, if you want to download the tabs and the track for this to work more on this, it's available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Join there anyway. We're building a community there. You can also, if you record something, you can show it there in the HPCrazy Students Club. Just check out the instructions there. They're written there in the rules, how you show what you done, referred to a lesson to the community and to me, that we can comment it and stuff like that. Yeah, good. So me and it's not Dr. Pink here, but I really love this guitar. It's here in the studio. I think about buying it. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to the guitar guy. I'm gonna see him tomorrow. Yeah. Good. So that was it, basically about compose a guitar song today, acoustic guitar. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Telegram. I have a Telegram channel. I'm switching everything to Telegram now. I don't like the other social media channels anymore, like Instagram, Facebook. And I mean, it's a cool app anyway. It's going to be more interactive on Telegram, so follow me there. And write me a review on Google Maps if you want. It'll be awesome. Follow me on Google. That's another thing which I still feed. Good, so me and my acoustic guitar signing off.